In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build an AI agent that is able to handle customer support queries on your website. We're going to be using a very easy to use AI agent platform, and you're going to be able to integrate it on your website and receive customer messages, and then the AI agent is going to be able to relay that back to a human person and even chat with the customers. The AI agent can even answer voice calls and interact with the customers as if it's a human person, and it's going to be absolutely free. Without any much ado, let's get into the video. Now here's the AI agent on my own personal website. You can see this is it here, and I click on that button, on that bar, it opens and it says, "Hey, I'm Abdullah, your AI agent here to help. How can I assist you?" You can instantly click on this and say, "Get a custom website quote," or you can say, "I need a website," and click on that. And it says, "What service do you want?" It already automatically clicks on website, and then I'll go to next. I have a form embedded which has all of these values there. So what's your email address? I can just say donodio, or this is, yes, I'll just say donodio@donodio.com. That's not the real email address, so don't try reaching out to us, you won't get us. And it says WhatsApp number. I can just put anything, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And now it's going to ask me for the next question. All of these questions are coming from the forms. I'll say let me just say AB, whatever that means, and it's going to ask me for my last name, John, and I'll say next. And you see, it tells me to review and submit. Now we could add a calendar form here, so a calendar here, so that people can book dates to have meetings with us. So I'll click on review, and I'll just submit, and it tells me it's been submitted, and says thank you for your submission, it's been received. So I could, on the other hand, go to voice. If I want to go to voice, I could talk to Abdullah. I could also go to form, but I've already done that, and I could see my history. See, so these are form submissions. Anyways, I'm seeing this because I'm on the back end. If I go to voice, I see I want to talk to Abdullah. I'll click on that. And
great to hear that you're interested in creating a website, Abby. I see you have already filled out the form, so let's get started on your project.
It's saying something. I can't hear. I'll just put on my headphones. The first thing you need to do is to come to JotForm.com and sign up for an account. So simply come to JotForm.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description. And when you sign up for JotForm, you're going to be brought to your dashboard. Now you're going to see something like this. In this case, I have quite a number of, I have 2 elements here, but you're not going to have anything here yet. This is going to be blank. So simply click on create. Click on the create button. And you have a number of options here. You have form, AI agent, workflow, app, e-sign, table, report, board. We are interested in AI agents here. So click on AI agents, and you can select a standalone, a chatbot, phone, voice, WhatsApp, Messenger, SMS. Whatever you choose here, you can always change that while you're in the process. As a matter of fact, you can have all these options in your AI agent. So I'm just going to click on whatever it is. I'm going to click on next, and you can start with a form. You can use a template. You can clone yourself. Let's say you can have some videos of yourself talking, and then you can use them to clone your voice. If I click on that, you see all of these here. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back, and I'll click on start from scratch. I'll click on that, and then you want to describe the agent you want to build. In my case, like you saw on my website here, on my agency website, I want an AI agent that can respond to customer support issues. I'm going to click on back to chat, go to my agents. I'll just close this. Let me just reload my page. And so this is the exact kind of agent you want that can handle customer support issues. So coming back to JotForm, I'm just going to say I want an agent that can handle customer inquiries. I don't know if it's inquiries or inquiries on my website. It should be able to answer questions with accurate precision. So I'm going to leave it at that, and then you can choose any of this customer support. It really doesn't matter. At the back we can tweak everything. I'm going to click on create, and it'll take a little bit of time. So immediately I'm brought here and it says, hello, I'm Sophie, your friendly AI agent. How can I help you today? And it's giving me this picture of Sophie, but what if I don't want the picture of a man, of a woman? Maybe I want a man. I want somebody of a different look, somebody that looks different. I'll click here first of all on this, and then you can come to welcome and tweak quite a lot of things here. Now before we come to this particular part, let's come to chatbots, because that is basically what we want. We want a chatbot. And then you can also add voice, and then you can add phone. For this, you're going to have to buy a phone number. You can have SMS. You're going to have a phone number too for this. You can also integrate WhatsApp, and you can integrate Google, Facebook Messenger. And if I come to this particular section here, what I can do is I can click on this like a paintbrush, and you can change what you have here. You can see the chat and the call buttons there. You can change all of those. We can start first of all by tweaking this avatar. You can change it to be this gentleman here, and you see it's going to change. You see him holding a legal part. Or if you want maybe a mouse, something of that sort, you can put, I don't know how to call that, that's a bunny. You can have a chef if you have a baking or a food blog. And also, you can generate your own avatar, and you can also upload your own avatar. Just click on generate to use their AI feature. I will see a picture of a black man wearing Nigerian, or let's just say African, let's just say Nigerian attire, and a complimentary cap. He should be holding a legal pad. Alright, so I'll click on generate avatar, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It's gone ahead and generated this image of this guy wearing typical Nigerian attire, and I really like this. So I'll leave that there, and if I come back to avatar, so that is what we have there. And if I come to style, I could change the look and the feel of this. Let's say if I wanted something more dark toned, I could click on this. You see he's on the background, and I could change the pictures of this background for the agent. You could make it black, which in this case is not really going to be optimal. You could make it, let's say, something purple. It looks a little bright, and then you can have a gradient, purple and black. I don't know if you really want that. So it's the choice is yours. You can make it whatever it is you want. So let's say I make this a little bit lighter. So that's the background. Then the text color, you can leave it to be that. Then the name, Chinedu, it already detects a Nigerian name, which is really good. And then the agent role, customer support agent, you can name it whatever you want. Page background style, I'll leave it to that. End color, I'll just leave it at that. Then the layout, you can put this AI agent to be on the left side. So on the left side, you can also add your logo somewhere around here. Let's say in my case is the audio. If I come here, I could add that there, and you see right off the bat it really doesn't fit, but well, we could just add that there. If I bring this to the left, you can see, well, let's just say we leave it there. And you can also change the font family to Circular, Inter, or Times New Roman. I prefer to go with Circular. So I'll go with secular. And you can also go to the chatbot and things like that and see how it's going to look. You can see this is what he looks like on as a chatbot, and then for voice, this is what he looks like. Now the next thing we want to do is that we want to train our AI agent. I'm going to click on train. Now there are different options here. The first one you can do is to give it a knowledge base, and the second one is to give it a website link, and the third one is to upload a file. The fourth is to give it a question and answer, a series of questions and answers, which will model what most people will be looking for on your website. So the first thing I want to do is that I want to link my website, which is donodio.com, is the website for my agency, and I'll click on crawl. So it's going to come to donodio.com and crawl everything that you see here, all the information, all the pages, everything is going to crawl everything. And while it does that, I can go back. It's not going to interrupt it. Go, you see, it's still crawling. Oh, let me put this again. I'll remove that, and then I'm going to click on crawl. So it's crawled and it's discovered quite a number of pages. I'm just going to select all of them. You can only select 10 at a time. So this is very important, my pricing section, so that it knows what to tell people if they ask for pricing. I think we have 9. So I can click on the contact, and I can't select anyone anymore. I'm just going to click on save. It's going to use this to train the AI agent. Now, while it does this, you can click to add knowledge. It's still doing that. Sorry, I interrupted it again. Okay, it shows me up here that crawling is complete. If I come up here, come to knowledge base, I could just add any information, any text about up to 10,000 characters about my company. I could upload a file to maybe a PDF and all that. I could also write some questions and answers there, but I'm not going to do that for now. So that is how it has been trained. And then if we come to actions, we can give it conditional logic here. We can give it conditional logic, like if a client, a user talks, or let's talk about sentiment first. If the user is, the sentiment is, let's say, angry, sad, frustrated, then what should you do? Let's say ask information or send email to customer support, and the recipient should be customer support. Sender name should be Chinedu, and then the email, and tell them, let's say there is an angry dude here. He needs human intervention. So this is what you could say if the person is angry. Also, you can still add another action. If the person, the sentiment is angry, sad, frustrated, you can say a particular thing. Let's say you can say something, an exact message. Say, I'm sorry you're feeling frustrated. Let me, or say, please, let me direct you to a human agent. And you can save that. It goes on and on and on. Let's say if you're getting a message on WhatsApp, that's when you eventually connect your WhatsApp. If you get a WhatsApp message, and then the person, let's say the person wants to, or anything, user talks about price. So what do? You can simply send them. If the person is on WhatsApp and is talking about price, you can send them to a particular link on the website. Let's say find in website donodio.com, and what should you search for? Pricing. So if the client is talking on WhatsApp and mentions price, what's the price? Price or cost? I'll just say price, cost. What should you do? Find the pricing page on donodio.com and send them there, and then they can see it for themselves. So you can save this. Now there are a ton of things you can do with this. You can add more. Let's say if the person is on the chatbot, and mentions pricing, or let's just see, and the person provides their email, what should you do? If the person provides their email, send them an email, and the recipient should be, let's say, okay, you need to upgrade if you want to add multiple recipients. Send this to, let's say, Sasha, who is the customer support, and tell them that is the email of the current person I'm talking with. So that is that. We don't have any dynamic fields here, so just the moment you send it, it's going to send the email. If the person sent your email, it's going to send, it's going to email their email to a human agent or to Sasha. So enough with the conditions or the actions. Let's go to tools. You can take note. You can take notes of this. This is the by default. You can also ask for information. You can find some information on the website. You can show a video. Let's say video on YouTube. I could go to my YouTube channel. Let's just go to YouTube, or just go to the YouTube dashboard and just say Donodio. So this is one of the videos on my YouTube channel. I'll just click on Donodio systems, and then I could pick any one of these videos and just add it. I'll add the link there. Let's just say build a roofing website. I'll copy this link, come to JotForm. Here it is, and then I want to add it here. So let me know in which situations so ask if client wants to build a roofing website and ask for samples of our work, send them that video link and tell them that's something we built. So they want a roofing website, and you can send them that link to show them that we can actually build one because we built it on YouTube, and then save. There are other tools available, so you can see under tools, you see this one is running, and then you can come here, allow your agent to compose and send emails. Yes, but for this you're going to have to integrate your Gmail account, so you need to set up your email. So but we don't have that yet because Google has not yet authenticated this particular platform. Let's just go back, and if we go back, you see you can send to Box, send to Dropbox, get consent, send messages via Slack, consent, collect signature. Okay, so you can collect signatures for sign here and all that. You can make it as valuable, as versatile rather, as you want. Let's go now to forms. You can add a form into your AI agents interface. I'm just going to click and add this form, which I already have on my website, on my JotForm account. I'm going to add that, and when it's added, I'll go ahead and teach my agent or show you how to do that. I've added that form there, and we can go to the next section, teach your agent. Here you can feed it some answers. Good afternoon, I'm so glad you're here. You can give it some answers and say only mention prices if the customer asks. If they don't ask, then don't mention. I'm going to give it that, and it's going to try to answer me, but the answer is not very important. So anyway, is everything correct? Your main goal is to assist users and all that. I'll say yes, proceed, and you can click here and restart. Since the change has been successfully made, from now on I'll only mention prices if the customer specifically asks. How can I assist you today? I'll just leave it at that. I'll go now to publish. This is where you find a lot. Now before we go to publish, let's go back to the train tab, and let's go to the AI persona. And it right off the bat, it gives us the name Chinedu, but we can change the name to something else. Let's see, we can say Ola. We can call it Ola, and then you can change the role: inquiry specialist, help desk assistant, service representative. I'll leave it at that. And then the default language, you can change it to Spanish, to French, to Italian, Portuguese. I'll leave it at English. And the tone of the voice, you can make it casual, professional, friendly. I'll make it friendly. I think everyone want it to be friendly. Then for voice, this is for chat. So for chat, you want the length to be minimal, and from minimal to short. We'll leave it at that. We don't want an AI agent to be too chatty. And then for the voice, you can also customize. You can remove some of these. Only mention prices if customer asks. That is one guideline I gave it. You can add more. Let's go to voice, and then the voice, the current voice is this area. Let's play that.
JotForm AI Agents are powerful.
It doesn't play.
JotForm
I'll just click on change. Now I'll play it here and let's hear that.
JotForm AI Agents are powerful tools that handle...
For some reason, I can't hear it. I'm sure you listening to this can hear it. And I click on Roger.
JotForm AI Agents
I can't hear it, but you should be able to hear it from my computer. I can't hear this. I'll just use Charlie. I'll use Charlie because the customer rep is a man. And then the accent, you can give it a British accent, Australian accent, American accent. I'll go with American accent. And of course, it should be a male. And then the age should be, let's say, a young man. It should be a young man. So it filters this out. I'll go with Liam. I'll go with Liam. And that is that. I can now close out of that. Now, the good thing about this platform is that you don't need to keep saving every time you make a change. So if we go now to publish, there is a lot going on here. Already you have this link. If I copy this link, I can come to a new tab. I'll just close this and I'll open this here. And if I click on enter, you see right off the bat, I can start talking with Ola. If I click on talk with Ola, I can already start.
It's great to hear your voice. How can I assist you today?
You know, through voice call, but I don't want that. For some reason, I'll go back to chat. Okay, so this is chat. I can start chatting with him. I'll just reload this once more. I'll remove this voice engine here. So it gives me this. So you can chat with him there. If I come back, so this is the link, but I don't know why this gives me only the voice link. It's supposed to give me the link for everything. Okay, it shows me this is the voice agent. If I want to come to chatbot agent, I'll click on this particular one, and then you can configure this. You can embed this on your site, on your website. You can select whether you want this person to be on the left side or on the right side. I'll leave it at that. You want it to open automatically? No, it shouldn't open automatically. We are going to see this very, very shortly. And then for the standalone, you see, it gives me this particular link. I'll copy this, and then I'm going to paste it here. Paste and go to. So you see, it gives me chat. If I say hello, I need a website. I'll just click on enter. And it says I'll be happy. Provide me more details. I say e-commerce website. You see, it doesn't mention price. To assist you, would you like to fill out the download your website form to provide service preferences? I'll say yes. And then it's going to bring up the form. So this, I already chose website. So I'm going to click on next. I'll cancel out of this email address. I'll just say email@email.com. It's taking a little bit of time. Now it asks me for my email address, for my WhatsApp number. I'll just add anything, say this. And then I'll feed it to it. It now asks me for my names. I'll say John. Hit enter. Last name, I'll say James. Hit enter. So it asks me to review and submit. I'll just click on review and submit. Okay, I'll just submit here. And I can go back to chat. Now, here is where I can do a voice call. I'll click on voice and I can talk to Ola. Now, it's going to ask me some questions.
I see you have filled out the form for your e-commerce website. What specific features or services are you looking for in your website?
So, I think it's talking now. Let's see. Yeti. Okay. Let me end the call and call back.
Hello again, your e-commerce website. What specific features or services are you looking for in your website?
I need a contact form. Can you do that for me? Can you do a contact form for me? Are you there? Ola, are you there? Can you do me a contact form? All right, I'm just going to end this for now. I don't know if it's my internet connection or something of that sort, but I'm unable to add it to hear it speak. It's unable to give me back answers when I give my first response. Now I'll come back here, and you see you can embed this on the page. You can just use this as a chatbot on your website. If you're using the WordPress, what you can do is you can come here and copy this code, and then you can embed this. But there is a WordPress plugin for this. If I click on get plugin, you can simply come and download this plugin and install it on your website. And then when you log in on your website with your credentials, you're going to see everything. Now this is what it looks like. This is it I have on my website. So you're going to just come here and put in all your credentials. If I go back to edit, you see everything is here. It gives this box sometimes, but don't worry about this. It's okay. So if I come here, oh, I've closed that. I'll come back there. JotForm AI. So you can make the changes here. You can choose where you want the AI to be shown on the entire website. You can say save changes, and you can just go ahead. I'll just edit this again. It says I'm Abdullah, I'm your assistant. You can choose where you want it to show. Go to next. So this is the avatar. You can go to the next and choose all the credentials here. Choose including the font color. Make changes here, and it's going to show on your website as you see it here. I'll open this on an incognito form. I'll open this in incognito mode so you can see. So this is it in incognito. So it says, I'm Abdullah, I'm here to help you. Let me deny this. So when you click on this, you see it opens up and you can start asking questions, and you can do the voice call here. This is what I have on my website. You can also fill the form here. You can open the form. All right, it's already embedded in the chat, but basically the voice call, if I open the voice call, I can talk to Abdullah.
Hello
here.
again. I'm Abdullah, your friendly AI.
And now there are other options, there are other things you can do, but these are a bit more complicated. Take, for example, you can have a WhatsApp agent. You're going to have to log into your Facebook account and grant it some authorizations. If you want to use the chatbot, this is a chatbot, the phone agent, which you can call, you're going to have to get a phone number for $10 a month. And then the voice agent is going to cost you, the voice agent is free, but the SMS agent is going to cost you $10 a month. It's going to give you a phone number. So something like this, a message to this number, and then WhatsApp agent you can connect. You can also connect Zoom so that it can create meetings and attend meetings on your behalf. Then the presentation agent, you're going to have to preview or upload your presentation, and it's going to do that for you. You can see some samples here. If we start presentation, it's going to take some time to load. We'll come back there. Then Facebook Messenger chatbot, you can do that. You're also going to have to log into your Facebook Messenger. Gmail, if you try to authenticate, they'll tell you that this platform, JotForm AI Agents, is not yet authenticated there, so they may not accept that. So this is still taking a little bit of time. You can go out and try that for yourself. In a nutshell, that's how to create AI agents from scratch. If you got any value out of this video, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell. God bless you. Peace. Please subscribe.